Hello Periscope, hello replay viewers, awesome to see you here today. I'm going to be squinting a little bit because I'm actually sitting out obviously in the sun. It's gorgeous today here in Tennessee and it's a little windy too, so woohoo, look at my hair, it's getting blown out alright. So awesome, great to see you here. Yeah, this is a big topic and I think it'll help a lot of you guys get through the challenges that you have with selling. And if you're in business, guess what? If you don't make sales, you obviously do not make money. So how many of you want to make sales? That's right, all of you. Awesome. So how can you make sales without wanting to do sales? You know? Okay. So we'll get right into that. For those of you that do not know who I am, my name is Jessica Lauren Vine, aka Marketing Mama. I do all things marketing as far as marketing strategy, Facebook ads, content strategy, all of those good things. Lots and lots of fun there. And of course, I am absolutely in love with the network marketing profession. So I also do that. And Adam, thank you for sharing. Katya, hello my darling. Thank you guys for the hearts. For those of you that don't know, you can double tap the screen and give hearts. Jordan, thank you so much for inviting followers. Isn't it gorgeous out here today? I think that Adam and Jordan are still in Jamaica though, so I don't know, they're rivaling me pretty good. So yeah, I'm scoping a little bit earlier. It's just so gorgeous. Well, hey, I tell you what, I've been enjoying your Jamaica pictures, Adam, so keep them coming. So yeah, I'm just so happy today. I don't know, the sun just makes you feel awesome, you know? But anyway, so I want to get into the number reason why people hate selling. Now this is a big thing, and whenever I really got it, like, because I used to like hate sales like it was a dirty word or something. I was like, oh, salespeople, ay, you know, and whenever I had that feeling, it was, you know, I wasn't getting any sales, I wasn't getting any clients, and then I was getting frustrated and being like, okay, this is not working. And it was just like, I could do everything, that, you know, I could make the calls, I could talk to people, but I really hated the thought of sales. So I could not get a person on my team, I could not get a customer. It was like really difficult for me. So once I figured out this number one reason, like things really turned around. And this is as simple as it is. Yeah, it is really crazy windy. I look like I'm like right sticking my head out the window in the car. So, but it's too much fun. Like, I love it. Just my eyes, like if you see here, like I look like I'm crying because anytime that I do like wind, like I couldn't do windy photo shoots, like they would try to put the fan in my face and I would be like, literally look like I'm crying, and the photographer would be like, what's the matter? I'm like, you got a fan in my face, that's what's the matter. So stop with it already. But so this number one thing, really, once I figured this out, it really helped me. So here's what it is. If you hate sales, you hate doing sales, it's most likely because you do not like being sold, or you've had a bad experience with salespeople. So, like, have you ever dealt with someone that it's like the hard closer and they're like, you know, are you sure you don't want it? Like, it's a no-brainer. Are you a moron? You know, you probably don't want to be that person. You're like, I don't really like sales. I don't like selling, because you think that's what sales is. Yeah, no one wants to deal with that, right, girl? So you're like, okay, well, I don't want to be that person. So what I did, whenever I figured out that I hated the thought of sales, oh my gosh, I think it's going to blow my tripod right off the board. So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, so if I hate that, what is a good example of someone that has, you know, sold me something, but I've really been appreciative, and I've enjoyed it, you know? Who is a great example of that? So I started thinking back of, you know, whoa, see the tripod's falling. I started thinking back of all the times that I'd ever bought something, and I was like, oh yeah, there was this one time that I bought my bed that I still love, and now I'm actually still good friends with the salesman, Eddie. I remember going into the bed store there, And Eddie was there, and he's like really energetic, and he's like, hey, how can I help you? You know, what's going on? And I was like, well, hey, we need a bed, guy. And he's like, oh, cool. Well, you know, what are you looking for? He asked questions. So he wasn't like, hey, this is the best bed ever. You know, so whenever he asked questions, I was like, okay, so he really does want to help. So if you ask people questions when you're doing your sales, doesn't that make you feel a little bit better about it? Yeah, because you're like actually caring and paying attention to their needs. So he asked me the questions, and he was like, okay, well, you know, we have a few different, you know, models. He took us around to different places. You know, you want to lay on this, you want to, and all the while he was like joking and just having fun and, you know, just being cool, like a normal person, instead of like, okay, now the features of this bed are blah, blah, blah. You know, he was like, lay on it. If you like it, great. If I had a question, like, he would answer a technical question, but he didn't get into the technical stuff because guess what? I didn't care. I just didn't care. So he was like very cool, and he told me, you know, what I wanted to hear, which was really nothing particularly about the bed. I just wanted to talk. So whenever we were, you know, doing this, we finally came to the bed, and it's like a latex bliss, and it's awesome. And yeah, it was like, I think it was probably the most expensive bed in there. So Eddie's probably really good at getting people to go to the high-end products. But hey, guess what? It was what I wanted anyway, so he got a big commission, but I was also happy. So whenever he closed me, he didn't be like, you know, okay, so this is the bed of your dreams, like, awesome, you know. He was like, oh my gosh, yeah, my boss actually has this bed. He absolutely loves it. He's like, hang on just 1 second. I kid you not. He made a phone call right there and called his boss. And he's like, Jack, hey, I've got a couple in here. And guess what? They're looking at the latex bliss. He's like, yeah, they want the king's bed. You know? So, like, he, like, really was excited, and he played it up. And, like, he had this resource, which was his boss that had the bed. So he was like, well, why not call him? So there's a 3-way call. Yeah, 3-way validation. And I didn't think it was weird at all. I was like, hey, Jack, how are you doing? What's happening, Jack? I love this bed. So it was really just, you know, easy going. So whenever we got done with that call, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I make decisions fast. So I was like, yes, I love this bed. I want this bed. And so it was that simple, and he was very cool with it. I, like, obviously have kept in contact with him for, what, 3 years? 3 years or so. And so, yeah, we're really good friends. So if you can do that and feel good about it, you know, wouldn't you want to make more sales? Like, you wouldn't think, oh, sales are horrible. You're thinking, man, I'm going to have a lot of fun talking to people and seeing if my solution is the right solution, right? Obviously. So, that's just a little tip that I know actually will really help you guys if you have a challenge with doing sales, because once you feel good about what you're doing, you're not going to have a problem. You're not going to want to not do it, you know. You're going to want to get out there and help more people with your product or service, or, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to want to get out there and do more of it. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for sharing, for all the comments, for all the love. I appreciate every bit of it. The wind has finally decided to die down whenever I'm getting off there, but, you know, it'll probably blow through in just a minute. But, yeah, if you loved what you heard here today, you know, make sure to go over to JessicaLaurenVine.com /free_ebook and grab the ebook there. I'm doing a lot more teaching on blogger money, just because a lot of people don't understand how to make money with their blogs. And, you know, I've been doing that since 2000 and, well, started in 2008, didn't make any money for 3 years, so you do the math on that. 2011. So thank you for hanging out. You're awesome, and you have a great day as well. Thank you so much. And I think I might bring my computer out here and just totally chill on the porch. See if I can get this thing to go off, y'all. You just have to keep looking at me struggling. So, yeah, it's really lovely out here. I've got a nice neighbor. I'm just going to keep talking to you until it decides to let me go. But, yeah, got nice neighbors.